Hello, welcome back to another question. In this question, you can see that it explains the give the output of the following program segment and how many times is the loop executed. Okay, so in this question, there is mainly two part. You have to tell the output, and the second question is how many times the loop executed. So as you can see that here we have a for loop and there is a variable x and we are checking the condition x greater than 20 or not. This is the condition check, we know that. And at the end, this is the x plus plus, and after that we have a printf statement which printing the x, and the second line it is printing the x by multiplying with 2. So let's analyze the loop first, then we'll discuss about the output and the loop execution. Okay, so as you can see in the first statement, it is actually initializing the value of x, which is the data type is not mentioned over here. Okay, so we'll talk about this as well. Now let's assume that the declaration of the x variable is already there. So assume, we have to assume first this way, then we can write our answer. And another way, uh, we'll also think about that x variable is not declared. If the x variable will not declared over here, then this whole code will not execute, correct? So we'll assume here that x is declared, and you have to write in your paper that if this variable x variable is not declared, then the program will not execute, it will not produce an output as well, and the loop also will not execute. And already we have discussed that there is a condition check, that means in this situation this will be false. So if this will be false, that means it will not execute, for the for loop will not execute. For the for loop there should be a block, but here we don't have a block. That means there is no curly braces starting here over here, and there is a no end. It means when this type of situation will occur, that means the immediate next line will be the part of the for loop, and the last line, this will be not the part of the for loop. So this is the part of the for loop only. Since the loop condition fails the first check, the loop does not even run once. And let's talk about now the last line, that is the statement. This particular statement is outside of the loop, so it will execute. Okay, and x was initialized to 10 over here. Okay, so since x was initialized to 10 and was never modified within the for loop, so that's why the x multiplied by 2 will be 10 multiplied by 2, that will be 20. So that is why this program will produce the output 20. The for loop executes 0 time because the condition x greater than 0 is false from the beginning. Okay, now I'll show you the output in the ID, and I'll show you the how many times it's executing, or the what is the output it is producing. So as you can see, I have already written the line over here. So if we'll compile over here, just let me compile. If we'll compile it, you will get error. Why? Because now at this point of time I have not declared the x variable, so that is why it is throwing error that cannot find the symbol, and it is indicating x. Now let's assume that x variable is declared over here. Now x variable is declared over here. Now let me compile it, and now at this point of time you will not get any kind of error. So the tool completed successfully, it means the compilation process is done. Now if we'll execute the code, it will produce 20. So as you can see that it is producing 20. Why? Because here the initialization part is there, and this line will not be executed because the loop is false, and then it will go to the next line, that is this part is the outside of the loop. And for the indentation, it should be look like this. Okay, this is the part of the for loop, and this is the outside of the for loop. And that is why if x is initializing over here and it is not modified, that is why it will produce the x into 2, that's mean 10 into 2, and it will give you the output 20. So that's why the output is 20. I hope this was helpful. If you have any question regarding this one, you can write it in the comment section. So thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.